Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl, and welcome back to another episode of Aviary Attorney. Oh god. We have problems. Big ones. I just lost my train of thought. That's how big our problems are. We escaped from the catacombs last time. And we, as Falcon, managed to create enough of a distraction to allow Sparrowson to escape. Sparrowson went to Vuller and told him everything. Vuller is still suspicious of Falcon because he thinks he is the Viridian killer. Our friend, Beaumont, is not happy that our other two friends, whose names escape me, Piero and what's-his-face, let Sparrowson escape. So she has basically assumed custody of me, and I have to follow her around everywhere she goes. It's super fun. So we're prepping for a revolution that I think is happening tomorrow. And I think I said that wrong last episode. So, damn, I should have fixed it. And, we're going to the Palais Royal, which is where our little march is going to take place. The Palais Royal. Just look at that disgusting den of fat cat bourgeois and hypocritical politicians. The king is probably in there as we speak. Probably sitting in his high chair, stuffing his bloated face with cake and wine, while he boasts about being the perfect citizen king. Did you come here just to moan about the king? No, I've come to assess the potential battleground. On the day of the rebellion, I might order Piero to set up a barricade over there. What do you think? There? Right outside the Palais Royal? Of course, it's the perfect place for a defensive garrison. We can gather furniture from nearby buildings, build a wall, and position rifles to fend off the police. Have you seen Les Mis? When the time is right, it will serve as the ideal location to launch our assault on the palace. I'm not sure that you've seen Les Mis. So you weren't just throwing empty words in the tavern. You actually do intend on dragging the king out of the palace through violence. Of course, he will never abdicate on his own volition. Okay, fair enough. It's not as if I want to see bloodshed, Falcon. It's necessary. It's inevitable. Hey man, we could turn this revolution around right now if we convince her. I mean, we have to be realistic. There's no way to bring change to a country without using violence, is there? I think there are ways. People look back on the violent moments of history, the executions, the wars, the bloody revolutions. But who's to say the country cannot be overturned just through the chance of the people? A pacifist revolution. Interesting. I would love for such a thing to be possible. But maybe it would be better to avoid building the barricades. At least until it's clear that violence is inevitable. That's good. That's a good compromise, madame. Yes! Oh, we are turning this revolution around! Although if I really wanted them to get caught, I should have told them to go through the Tuileries and then they would get caught by the police. But then that would be super violent, so like I don't want that. I don't want anyone to get hurt. You know? Okay, I guess we're starting. Let's do it. Alright, revolution time. Right, it's today. This is it, Falcon. This is the day we make our stand. Everything is coming together. As we speak, Fontaine is gathering the protesters at the Place de la Concorde. Piero is making preparations to build and arm a barricade near the Palais Royal, just as a precaution, you understand. The only question that remains is, are you ready? Nope, not at all! I guess so. I mean, I don't think nope, not at all is gonna be an acceptable answer. So, of course. Absolutely. Bring on the revolution, I say. Okay, I'm not sure I would've gotten that far, Falcon, but alright. That's the spirit. Come on, let's see how the protest is going. How is it going? Oh! There's a guy on a horse back there. Seems a little bit odd, but okay. Falcon and Beaumont arrive at the Place de la Concorde. The air is thick with the chants, shouts, and cheers of hundreds of protesters. A line of mounted soldiers stands shoulder to shoulder outside the entrance to the Tuileries. This is amazing. I had no idea the Second Republic had this many supporters. But of course, you didn't think that we were just a few animals huddling in a cave, did you? The desire for revolution runs deep in the city. Everything's in place at the Palais Royal, ma'am. Just say the word and we'll set up the biggest barricade you've ever seen. Then we can all storm the building and drag that cocky king out of his chair. There's been a change of plan. We're still going to protest, but we're going to do it peacefully. Yes! No firing from behind barricades, no violence, no capturing the king or prime minister. Madame, are you feeling all right? See, that was my thing. I kind of thought that he and his brother were behind this whole deal. Like, it wasn't her idea to have a violent protest. It was theirs. Quite all right, thank you. But what of your desire for a better France? You cannot achieve that without bloodshed. We can certainly try. Falcon convinced me. Ha ha! What's up, Falcon? Pacifism seems like the Christian approach, wouldn't you say, Friar? Oh, snap! Throwing religion back in your face, boy! I see. So that's how it is. Excuse me, madame. I think the friar disapproves of the new strategy. He probably thinks I've gone soft, and maybe I have. But I'm not deviating from this path, even if each and every rebel leaves my side. Don't worry, ma'am, you aren't alone. We're not here for the violence, madame. As long as you strive for a better France, we'll always stand with you. Fontaine, that's his name. Aw, man. I think we're cool. Uh-oh. We may not be cool. This is what I was worried about. Oh, this stupid bullet wound. Oh, is he dying? The damn thing's opened up again. Too bad he can't go to a doctor. What's the news, brother? Is everything in place? We have a problem. The mademoiselle refuses to use violence. She's turned timid. Turned timid? How? It appears that the lawyer, Falcon, is something of a lion tamer. Haha, I see what you did there. J.J. Falcon. That bird is proving to be more trouble than the rooster, I swear. Don't talk about him. I'm still in mourning. Brother, listen. If there's no violence, then there will be no power gap. One leader will just peacefully replace another. We need chaos for our plan to work. Guess we'll have to follow through with our contingency strategy. I'll find the victim. You find the suspect. Uh-oh. Don't push yourself, brother. You're still injured. Oh no, they have a cunning plan. Look at those scum. Foul vermin, the lot of them. Mark my words, Sparrowson. Every one of those petulant dissenters will take the first opportunity to turn aggressive. They lust for violence. They don't look too violent to me. Trust me, this is just how the crowd looked before the July Revolution. It only takes one crazed individual and the entire crowd will explode into a frenzy. I found him! That's the crazy individual. Hey, it's you! Friar, it's good to see you again. No time for pleasantries, Inspector. You're needed urgently on the Place de la Concorde. Uh-oh. Wait, who is supposed to be finding who? Is he the suspect or the victim? I already forget. I don't remember. I feel like he's the suspect. Me? Why not ask one of the officers on active guard duty? There's no time to explain. Any minute now. Do you hear that gunshot? It's already begun. Come on, Inspector. We must make haste. Inspector, I really don't think you should be trusting this friar. He's a two-faced wolf. Friar Ramus has provided me with reliable information in the past. I trust his judgment. Oh, crap. But Inspector... This isn't up for discussion, Sparrowson. I have a duty to uphold. Oh, God. Things are gonna turn bad. Stay put. I'll be back in no time at all. He is either going to die or be accused of murder. But... What should I do now? What are you gonna do, Sparrowson? Oh, he's going! He's going! Oh, that's my boy! A gunshot. It was nearby, too. So the friar was right. Violence really is an inevitability. We haven't reached that stage yet, madame. I can't afford to take chances. Not now. Piero, march the crowd to the Palais Royal and construct the barricade. Yes, ma'am. Fontaine, Falcon, we're going to find the source of this disturbance. Okay. It came from here, Inspector. Hurry, hurry! I'm moving as fast as these old legs will... Mon Dieu, a body! Oh God, who's that? Who is that? This woman must have been the target of the gunshot we just heard, but I don't see a shooter. I think the gunshot came from over here. Inspector? Uh-oh. Falcon? Well, I should have known that the Viridian killer would have had a part in this. Inspector, I'm not. What do we have here? A filthy cop and a dead girl. Madame, thank goodness you're here. I saw the whole thing. This poor innocent mademoiselle was approaching the police line with her hands in the air. When all of a sudden this brute of a police inspector yelled, "Get back, you filthy rebel!" He drew his gun and shot the bird point blank through her heart. What is this nonsense? What are you prattling on about, Friar? Thank you for your input, Remus. It hardly surprises me that a member of the police would be the one to cast the first stone. I think we're all being a little rash. Let's just take a breath, examine the situation, and... Wait a moment. You wear an eye patch. You only have one eye, Inspector. How observant. Uh-oh. Tell me, were you the policeman who killed the rat in the hall, too? The hall? What are you talking about? 2 incidents of a one-eyed policeman gunning down an innocent victim. There is no way that that is a coincidence. What we have here is a filthy, corrupt individual who takes pleasure in oppressing the common citizen. Am I right, Inspector? Oh my god, please say something. I really shouldn't be surprised that a stupid rebel makes stupid assumptions and comes to stupid conclusions. Okay, I said say something, but I didn't really mean that. But open your... Oh, I can't read that. Dang it. Open your damned eyes, mademoiselle. I'm not the assailant here. Don't call me mademoiselle, or stupid, for that matter. Your guilt is plain to see. Given the circumstances, I ought to judge and execute you right here and now. Falcon, don't just stand there gawking. Vouch for me. Oh no, I mean, I know him. Madame, I know this man. His name is Inspector Vollerty. He's ruthlessly law-abiding, so much so that I can't envision him shooting a man without just cause. Oh, shut up, Falcon. I'm done with your idealism. Uh-oh, we lost our friends. I listened to you. I took your words to heart about avoiding violence, and now a girl is dead. Well, I'm done taking chances. Remus, help me escort this invalid to Pierre's barricade. I'll decide his fate there. With pleasure, madame. Come along, Inspector. Fontaine, Falcon, deal with the corpse. Meet us at the barricade when you're done. Oh, God. There's no way that this was the work of the police. You know what, Falcon? I think you might be right. What a homie! An isolated gunshot this far away from the police line? It doesn't make any sense at all. But that's rebellions for you. They're messy affairs. Sometimes innocents get caught in the crossfire and there's no reason for it. Well, there's no use dawdling. Help me get the corpse off the streets. Not yet. I'm going to examine the body first. Examine the body? We agreed that this wasn't the work of Inspector Vollerty, right? Then there might be some clues on the corpse that point towards what happened. An impromptu coroner's examination, eh? Fine. You have 2 minutes. After that, we're heading to the barricade whether you're done here or not. Excuse me. She said I could head over when I was done. Alright, select an area. I'm gonna guess, the body? Oh. Okay, we have the sleeve. It's a long shot, but maybe this girl's faking her injury? Just for the sake of thoroughness, I really ought to check for a pulse. Right. Nope, nothing. Aw, crap. She is dead. Okay, what's this? This is the bullet wound, right? What can you tell me about it, Fontaine? Well, it looks like the bullet took a fairly straight angle of entry through the mademoiselle's back. The shooter was probably standing right behind the victim. What's the bullet size? You know, its caliber? Let me guess. You're hoping the caliber of the bullet is different to the caliber of the inspector's gun? That would conveniently get that one-eyed police officer off the hook, wouldn't it? But I'm afraid I can't help you. I couldn't possibly know a bullet's caliber without having a good look at the bullet itself. And as you can plainly see, the bullet is 3 centimeters deep in flesh. So, you need to see the bullet itself. Are we really gonna? Help me retrieve it? Help me retrieve the bullet, Fontaine. Retrieve? You mean dig it out? I assume you have a little more experience in this area than I do. Well, you're not wrong there. Fine, this will only take a moment. That was a gross sound right in my ear. Here you go. One used bullet. It looks like a standard lead rifle or pistol ball. I'm afraid I cannot tell you its caliber. Hang on, wait, I want to see. Okay, I just want to make sure we didn't have any evidence from last time. Why is that? The bullet fragmented upon impact, monsieur. I gathered all the pieces, but I cannot assess its diameter with any accuracy. Still, I would guess that it was 13 to 17 millimeters. Sorry, I can't be more specific. That's an enormous help. Thank you, monsieur. Fragmented bullet has been added to my evidence folder. Great, great, awesome. And let's check this. What's this mark? It almost looks like a handprint made in blood. Probably the mademoiselle's. I don't think so. It's the handprint of a left hand on the girl's left shoulder. There's no way a person could comfortably reach that spot on their own back. I suppose so. But if the handprint doesn't belong to the girl, then who does it belong to? The murderer. It has to be. The question on my mind is, why is the handprint made in blood? Did the murderer sully their hands on the girl's gunshot wound, or were they injured prior to the shooting? There's so much to uncover here and no time for a thorough investigation. Okay, great. We got that. Select an area. Is there anything? Oh, her face. Everyone's been so fixated on who did this that nobody stopped to ask who this girl was. I don't know, monsieur. Given her clothes, she's probably just another working girl. Just another? I didn't mean to sound glib, but it's true. This is one mademoiselle among the thousands who live in Paris. Who was she? Where did she work? Will her family miss her? I don't know. But in the long run, I don't think anybody will care. I care. I can't afford not to. I don't know who this mademoiselle was, but I'm going to see to it that justice is brought about for her death. Great. Okay, sir. That's very good, Falcon. I'm very glad that you feel that way. I also feel that way. It doesn't look like there's anything else to look at. Okay, we're good. I'm done here. Very good. Let's move this body off the street. Then we must hurry to the Palais Royal. Rest in peace, mademoiselle. I'll see to it that justice is done. Hey, how's it going? Everything's going just as planned. The mademoiselle's probably... the madame is probably fuming right now. She'll attack the Palais Royal, the prime minister will flee, and then... Excuse me, monsieur. Uh-oh. It's our good buddy Renard. What do you want? I'm busy. Don't you recognize me, monsieur? I know that my disguises are a little more complex than yours, but I assume you would recognize Prince Swan when you saw him. You're... Prince Swan? Indeed, and you're Judge Romulus, the corrupt wolf. I know what you did. You tried to assassinate the king. You shot the croque monsieur, and just moments ago, I saw you murder a maiden at the Place de la Concorde. Dude, maybe you shouldn't be laying this out on the table, like, right now? You truly are a vile individual, aren't you? Yeah, as if you have any proof for any of that stuff. I'm out of here. I also know that you're one half of the Viridian killer. On any other day, I would gut you where you stand, Fox, but as it happens, I'm a little busy today. Oh, the Viridian killer is too busy to kill me? Is that the truth, or is that bullet wound of yours starting to affect your prowess? You must have lost an awful lot of blood. Aha! What do I do? What do I do? Sparrowson! Oh! Hello, Monsieur Vulpes. Ah, Monsieur Sparrowson. Perfect timing. Who now? Oh, you're that fledgling. I guess this is what they call being stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh? Monsieur Sparrowson, be a dear and help me restrain the Viridian killer. This guy? He's the Viridian killer? He looks more like Judge Romulus to me. Oh my god, Sparrowson, please. Well, you would be right about that too. Wow, so he's two scumbags in one. Alright then. Boom! Ow! Mind the wound. Quit your whining, Your Honor. Very nice takedown, Monsieur Sparrowson. You may want to check his pockets for weapons. He's something of a notorious killer, after all. Of course. Let's see what we've got here. Aha! Here we are. A pistol. Probably the one used to kill the maiden, I'd suspect. What else can you find, Monsieur Sparrowson? This! An eye patch? Weird. What would this wolf want with an eye patch? Oh no. This is bad. Very bad indeed. I don't get it. What's wrong with an eye patch? There's no time to explain. Mousy? Oh, there is. Oh, so cute. What is it, Mr. Vulpes? What is it? Take this eye patch to JJ Falcon. If my fears are correct, he'll be somewhere around the Palais Royal right now. Tell him that this belongs to Remus's brother. Hurry now. Right away, Mr. Vulpes. Right away. Oh my god, run. I must go too. I need to find the other half of the Viridian killer pair before something terrible happens. Wait, Mr. Vulpes, what am I supposed to do with this guy? You have his gun, don't you? March that wolf to the nearest police station and collect a reward for capturing Judge Romulus. What a strange day. What a strange day indeed. Oh my god, this is a party. This is a party, but I think we're going to start it next time, because I think we're going to get into something really big here. I think this is endgame. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what could possibly come after this, but we need to prove Villart's innocence, and I don't think we have the evidence to do it right now, but Mousie's on his, I think Mousie's a boy, on his way with very helpful evidence that may change Beaumont's mind about Judge Remus if we play our cards right. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. But maybe we can do it. Maybe we can bring this story to a happy end after all. At least I hope so. But we're definitely gonna have to see in the next one. I'll see you then.